on the off chance that I become famous, we need to have a conversation. Because there are gonna be probably a few allegations to come out, okay? It's very possible that on the off chance I become famous, there's gonna become a moderate, a Cosby-esque number of women that claim that I pulled my penis out in front of them. But hold on. And the reason they're gonna say this is because it's true. But that sounds like sexual harassment, right? But it's not. Like, I would never sexually harass anybody. I don't believe in that. I believe in women's rights and all that. So I never pull out my penis for sexual harassment. It's for protection. I pull out my penis to protect me from them. Let me explain how this works, okay? All right, so guys, we can all admit to this, right? If there are some women that when you ask them out, they'll go out with you, right? And they'll agree to go out with you, maybe because they're bored, maybe because they want a free meal, maybe because they got nothing to do on that Saturday, but they have no intention of sleeping with you. And they have no intention of actually, they're not attracted to you, they're not anything to you. So what I do is I came up with a whole system that protects me from this. Like, what's your name? Kayla. All right, Kayla, you're a lovely young woman, right? So if I was to ask you out, you said yes. You know what I do? I would look at you and go, Kayla, $500. Now, I saw the face you just made, okay? That $500 has nothing to do with what I think your value is. That $500 is how much I'm willing to spend and I can afford to spend to find out if you like me. So what happens is this. Once you hit your limit, the penis has to come out. So let me explain the logic behind it, because I feel you pulling away from me, okay? I need you to understand this, Caleb, because when the allegations happen, and they will happen, I'm gonna be too busy covering up my face with a jacket while I walk into court, so I'm gonna need you to explain this for me, okay? So here's what happens, right? So say we go out on a date, right? You have a $500 limit. So that could be one date, that could be several dates. So this is what really happened to me one time. I had a woman, I really liked her. I said, all right, her limit is $500. We went on a couple of dates, everything was going good. But at the end of our last date, I did the math in my head, I was like, okay. Her total is $482. No, her total is not $482. Her total is $498.72. So this is it. We're at the breaking point now. So I pull into the gas station to get some gas. And as I get out the car to go inside and pay for the gas, she goes, hey, can you grab me a bag of Doritos? And I go, what size bag do you want? So she goes, the big bag. So I go, the $2 bag? So she says yes. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, that brings your total to $500.27. But I don't tell her this, I just look at her and go, are you sure you want some Doritos? So she goes, yeah, sure, I want some Doritos. I'm like, okay. So long story short, I go in there, I pay for the Doritos, I come back outside, sit in the car, look around, nobody's around. Long story short, she had to see my dick for a bag of spicy nacho Doritos. But like I said, it's not for the purpose of sexual harassment. I don't want to belittle anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. It's to protect myself. So like I said, if it ever comes out, Kayla, I'm counting on you for this, okay? You know what I'm saying? So when the allegations come out, I need you to be the one to be like, no, the comedian explained it. He pulls out his penis for safety, okay? Or whatever the number is. It varies from person to person. It might be $500, Might be $22. It depends on how I feel about you. The point is that there's always going to be a dollar amount there. So, but I appreciate that in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm counting on you for when it comes. So, okay. All right. Because you got me, I got you now. Okay. I'm going to buy you a drink now.
Okay.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, rum and coke.
Rum and coke. Excuse me, waitress. Can you get her another rum and coke for me? How much is that rum and coke? Are you sure? Don't pay me any mind. I'm just trying to really figure this whole thing out. I'm back single again, and like I was telling somebody earlier, I'm not used to having girlfriends. I'm used to what they call having hoes. And that's totally different from having a girlfriend. Because when you have a girlfriend, like when you have hoes, it's just a world of, they gotta get in where they fit in. A girlfriend, like I'll give you an example. When your girlfriend, you know what I'm talking about. When your girlfriend asks you for something, right? She's not asking. She's politely informing you of what you're going to do for her. That's all of them. Any woman you're in a serious relationship with is not asking you for shit. She's telling you what the fuck she needs. Now, with hoes, it's a little bit different. When hoes come and ask you for shit, they're coming at you with all the humbleness of Oliver Twist asking for more porridge. My last girlfriend, we were laying in bed one time. I had the day off from work the next day. She turned to me and goes, okay, my car's acting funny. Yeah, you got the day off. You're taking me back and forth to work this week. Thanks, sweetie. I love you. What the fuck? You just act like I didn't have shit to do with my life. But I realized it's my job with my boyfriend. I got to take her back and forth. I was single one time. One of my hoes needed a ride to work. She came up Oliver Twist style. Please, sir, my car is acting funny and I really need this job. Can you find it in your heart, maybe, to shuttle me back and forth to my job? Please, very much, thank you very much. You know, I will think about it. If I feel like it, I will take you. And that's the difference. And that's what I'm trying to learn to live under. But I'm just really trying to figure this out. It's really a lot to learn. So until that day comes, and I figure out and I get the balance, I'm just gonna keep pulling my penis out on dates. Thank you for having me. I love being in Billings. It's a wonderful place. I haven't been here since the pandemic. I really wondered about what it was gonna look like when I got here. I can see you still wrestling with the opioid crisis. Y'all are still trying to figure out some things with that. A little bit, yeah. But one of the things, I have a question. This is a very sensitive question. It's a little bit, got a little bit to do with race. But being a black man, I gotta ask. How do you figure out who to ask to buy drugs from you? Because where I'm from, you just ask people that look like me. But you don't have any of those here. So who do you ask? I was trying to figure, I've been looking for weed since I got here. Like, the only person I saw two people, and I thought started to ask them. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna ask them shit. Because one guy looked so wholesome, he could have sold me oatmeal. He looked like a guy from the Quaker Oats commercial. And the other guy was a meth head that looked like he was scratching demons out of his face. So, neither one of those is, whatever. But if you want to have more black people here, so you need more friendly black activities. Somebody here just made a face like, no, we don't want any more. But we have the proper number of black people here, all both of them. But every time I hear y'all invite me for like un-black people friendly activities, like I got here the first time, I'm like, hey, what's that fun to do here? Somebody goes, you can go hunting. I'm not going out to the woods with white people and guns and crazy. The other activity that they invited me on was fucking axe throwing. I said, no, I'm not going. They were like, why not? I said, the reason I'm not gonna go axe throwing with you is because I'm not gonna go anywhere where it'll be too easy for you to fake my fucking death. Oh yeah, officer, the handle on the axe slipped and it hit the Negro in the back of the head 37 times. We're sorry. But yeah, thank you for everything. Make sure you get this young lady her room because you sure you want that room. All right, this is my time, y'all. Thanks for having me.